Hi, welcome back to WD. I wanted to talk about something that's fairly important that we get a lot of questions about, and consumers have a lot of questions about, and that's dimensional stability. It might not be what a lot of people refer to it. Most people refer to it as the gaps in their floor. In reality, wood will take on moisture to some degree, either take on or lose moisture, depending on the ability to modulate or control the humidity in your home. The optimal humidity level in a home is 50%, and that is true for all hardwoods. Now, in terms of dimensional stability, a perfectly stable piece of wood is a 1 by 1 inch block. So your most stable piece of flooring is going to be, in an unfinished form, would be, say, for example, a 25-30 seconds 1.5" floor would be one of your most stable floors available in the marketplace today. Now, stability also depends a little bit on the species. Birch, white oak, cherry, walnut are all very stable species. Hickory, some degree maple. Again, it's very important to control the environment with those species because they will, if it goes above 50% humidity in your home, you might see some swelling of the wood, and if it goes below 30%, you will see some what we call gapping. But it all depends also on you and your own attitude. It depends on how comfortable you are with that. That is something that you, as a homeowner and as a hardwood flooring lover, just have to come to terms with. Now, sort of by contrast, here's a piece of our 7-inch, and we'll do any width that you want in flooring, from 1.5", which is a wonderful floor in terms of creating a very modern, contemporary look. It's an old school look. We use it a lot for tie-ins to older homes. A lot of older homes were made of 1.5". We also use it in a lot of contemporary building. We've done some fantastic projects in 1.5" premium white maple, for example, art galleries, and so forth. 1.5" can be a rather dramatic look. 1.5" quarter sawn red and white oak you'll see often in older homes. It's really just a beautiful, beautiful product. This is a piece of 7-inch white oak, and this would be less stable than a piece of 1.5". And there's another aspect that you need to consider besides dimensional stability, and that is scale. I mean, would you really want to put a piece of 7-inch in a 12 by 12 entryway? Well, I guess if it was long and linear and you were going for a specific look, then you might want to do that. But otherwise, too confined of a space, the floor being the largest horizontal space in a home, will start to really overshadow the other elements, the other design elements. So it's something really to consider. Oftentimes people think wider is better or it looks more expensive, but that's really not the case. Whether it's 7-inch or whether it's an 1.5" floor, each one has its own design element and attribute that needs to be considered. And that's an important part of choosing your floor, as well as understanding the dimensional stability of the different widths. Thank you again for joining us and talking a little bit about dimensional stability and design choices here at the WD Warehouse.